And welcome to another episode of my chess adventures. Let's start the game. Yeah, as you can see, I again dropped a bit in my ranking. So yeah, as you can imagine, it was again a bit of a struggle to keep pace, and then one mistake after another came, and I'm back to 521. So yeah, the games again went a bit easier, let's say, which means that yeah, I could at least at 500 stop to lose already and gain some points. But of course it's not the goal to go always back and forth. Yeah, as you may noticed or not, I'm also like playing more or less the same strategy as beforehand. I think overall it's not that bad. I just need to focus on the game and yeah, not fall for my opponent's tricks. And by the way, this exchange, like, I really like because, okay, maybe from the value, it's more or less the same for both players, but I really like to take out the towers because I think especially in the later game, the towers become really, really valuable. Okay, yeah, he tries to trick me into losing my queen, but not that easy with me. At least not in this game. Maybe no, nowadays I don't fall for it. In the past I fell for it quite often, to be fair. Again, I think I mean, my early game, it's really like straightforward. I do more or less always the same. Of course, I'm also reacting to what my opponent is doing. But overall, it's quite standard. But now, yeah, to transition out of the early game into the late game is always a bit challenging because you never know what your opponent is up to. If he's setting up something or just reacting for what you are doing. Yeah, here in this game, I think we are both a bit like struggling to find a good strategy. He's also taking quite a long time to decide what to do. Okay. He tries to get my queen. of course I will not give it to him. I just need to check where to react. Yeah, I will go just forward a bit. Yeah, by the way, that's also something not quite easy for me, like to trick my opponent in some ways. I think in the early game, obviously, like everybody knows more or less the sneaky tricks. And later on, I think I'm also like, my moves are sometimes a bit too obvious. I know that you have to think like 2 or 3 moves in front and then, yeah, to have a plan. But as of now, I'm not able or not really doing it. If it's just enablement or just lack of practice, I really don't know. I mean, yeah, even this move, like, of course I'm attacking him. Yeah, that's the only thing. I think my strategy is more on building a bit of pressure. So basically to force my opponent to react to my moves and not the other way around. And yeah, here he now got me a bit, but oh no, it's quite okay what I did, I think. Now I'm threatening his queen. Okay. Yeah, I think I lost a bit more than him now. Okay. Okay, yeah, here you see what I mean. I mean, yeah, I tried not to be tricked, and now he gets my queen. Yeah, that was not good. Oh no. Next he will get that one of my towers, and then yeah. That's not a good position to be in. I think this game is more or less over. Yeah, no, he gets my tower, and basically I lost everything but one tower. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I think overall, that's my biggest weakness, that I'm not quite able to build a strong position in the mid game, and I'm counting a bit more on my opponent to make big mistakes, what is of course not always happening, and then not always a viable strategy. Yeah, from here on, I think I'm just waiting for the checkmate. Yeah, and now he gets my tower, so it's over. I will still not resign. What I also learned, like even in the most tricky of situations, I mean my opponent is still not that good, so it could also be that at least I can force a draw or something. out of the game. I hope it will not like be no repeating the same back and forth all the time, because it can be also quite annoying. But yeah, as I told you, I don't want to resign because on this level, it's so often, okay, I think I will not win this game already, but at least there could be a good possibility of forcing a draw. And I mean, maybe it's not the most, how to say, dedicated strategy to force draws out of my opponents. But okay, like it's a game, yes. Okay, now we have the checkmate. So yeah, again, thank you for watching. You see, I'm right now struggling a bit to get my points and to win. What does he tell? That game didn't go your way, but you were some good. But there are some good moves to review. Let's take a look. Okay.